Here going to be reacting to a person who made an entire theory on 3 posts that I made. Give me a second. I'm using this text-to-speech thing because I don't want to read it out loud. I don't want to have my crashed out vocal cords later. There you go. Okay, let's get onto it, and if most of the information is not right, I will fix it. Also, they deemed me on Discord.
Why did this happen? Analysis. Introduction. Is this video art? Yes. Is this video a masterpiece? No, but it is art. Since
Thank you. I wanted to say no to my art piece. I know it's not art.
Is this video art? Yes. Is this video a masterpiece? No, but it is art, since it tries to transmit an idea, and that is the whole point of art, to communicate a certain idea, like music does. The analysis is divided into 3 main points. An analysis of the main senses interpretable almost instantly, video and audio, an analysis of the codified message and its meanings, and a union of all ideas to convey a history or philosophy.
Okay, first of all, his theory is so long, I might have to, cut down the video. I don't know, I've never used this one.
Chapter 1. Senses. Chapter 1. Video. The first noticeable thing is the poor animation. Well, there are just 3 to 5 photograms that repeat constantly. A clear sign of lack of experience in the world of animation from the author, and this is reinforced by the bad quality of the corporal parts.
Not wanting to animate.
We can conclude from this bad quality of the video that the idea is way more important than the quality of animation for our eyes to see. It is more important to think than see here.
Thank God.
The second thing noticeable is the unclear facial features. For you to see where the mouth or nose is, you have to do a closer look than just do a superficial analysis. This can bring us to
Okay. This is when the theory of this first one goes off the rails. Because nothing about the facial features until the secret video is different. So makes me laugh. Also, his Gmail is at the end, so I have to cut my video short.
The uproot of the facial features. This is a consequence of someone else. Someone who injured her. His face so tough that the face is hard to recognize. The invisibility to the world. No matter what, you will always be invisible to someone. Unrecognizable, unfamiliar. This is a that. The child is in a problematic situation, but no one can be familiarized with him. He is unrecognizable to the rest.
But I'm not spoiling a lot of it.
To the rest of the world, even your family, and slowly, over time, your face is unfamiliar to your family. You are forgotten to your next, and next, and next generation until the 4th generation.
This is
Third thing noticeable, the dark room, no window, no light source, just darkness to an innocent child.
So that was intentional. It was like a dark room in the nighttime. So, yeah.
A good name is better than fine perfume, and the day of death better than the day of birth. Ecclesiastes 7:1.
I don't know where the Bible verse came from, but he got a point. Like, it's kind of close. I don't even know if my mic's on. It is.
This verse tells us that in this world, the day we die is better than the day we are born, because we, in our flesh, suffer constantly, and the innocents don't escape from that suffering. Take, for instance, the population of Gaza.
Yeah.
This is also the case for this child. This kid is in a place that scares him and is slowly killing him, and, as a silent whispering screams inside, private from the world and even from his family. We will inspect the eyes later. Chapter 1. 2. Audio. I noticed first the constant hits to the door and the cries of the child. It is clear she was forced to be there, not knowing the cause, why, or at least the benefit to be there.
The pronouns keep changing
through
the theory.
Still, and uncertain gaze, telling us with an insecure and unhurried voice. Why wouldn't...
I'm gonna pause the video right here. Her pronouns are she, her. Just to clarify.
Why wouldn't you help her? Why did you lock her in a room? Where did you find her, man? Why would you summon me to torture that little girl? This changes the whole...
It's not man, it's mom. Mama.
This changes the whole history. We are the cause of the girl being there. We are the cause of her cries. We were the ones who craved for her torture. But why all of this? Chapter 1. 2. Individual analysis of every verse. Why wouldn't you help her?
Also, this is so long.
Before the eye tells us that, with stillness, without words, says, what's wrong with you? You know what you're doing. Despite his indescribable facial expressions, the cold, unpleasant silence he shows us gives us a clear moment where the eye is deceived, disconcerted by what he was sent to do.
Yeah.
Why did you lock her in a room? We kidnapped her, and still, our reasons are unknown. Our reason to make her suffer might be something obvious for some people. She is a furry, in the video, even though I did not talk about it in the video explanation, and her facial features are rare. Her large ears and paws make it clear she is an animal. Maybe not, but it is clear she has fur.
Nothing to do with
real life. Those who hate within their heart the furries they would, if they could not only like, but love to torture that community, even those who don't know why they are there. So our purpose is to give her a lesson for life. Where did you find her, man? We picked up an unknown girl, maybe from the street or a school, to bring her to the IS. The eye keeps looking at us with that dead, cold gaze, in an unpleasant, bothersome environment, and he says his last word before the video cut. Why would you summon me to torture that little girl? We also summon him.
That line was a last-minute line. I'm not kidding. I was not thinking of it. I just randomly typed that.
We also summon him.
So that line
is
important.
We summon him just to do the dirty job of torturing an innocent girl, trapped against her will.
Are more important.
The room we have brought her to is not a common room. It is a room where we have summoned the eye. But he said, a room, not in this room. So the eye was not there before, but he was summoned not long ago. We have done the next things. Torture. Kidnapping. Juvenile violence. Probably child murder if she dies. Probably attempt murder if it is a murder plan.
So this
Chapter 2. Codified text.
Is so
Chapter 2. Base 34. R0CHM6395B3 This text sent me to a YouTube URL, where he is a static photograph, where a person, maybe from forensics or police, is explaining an incident where a body was found. The body of the girl. Here explained the next things. She died when...
So this is a poem And I'm surprised he's really close to the incident.
She died when she escaped the room, according to forensics. Parts of her body were uprooted, like her ears, maybe body, if she had ever had one, and a whole section of the head. Here's the transcription of who was explaining. The girl was dead, never found where she was in the ground. This means the forensics did not found her. Her was given to them, and not founded by the forensics. But as she stared, dead below, found a way to above. So, was she alive or dead? No one know where she is. Maybe it was stolen or lost of an incident very unprofessional coming from the forensics. When she was found, her body was warm. So it was given to the forensic forces recently murdered. Maybe she died in certain circumstances like dead by heat, lack of oxygen or overdose but If it was warm, that means she was not scared at all, but quiet, otherwise the corporal body would not be able to be warm. The eyes never look straight. A symptom of unconsciousness, cerebral dead or muscular dead. Always looking in different ways, never there, never where. This means there was a cerebral or muscular trauma, where the eyes do not coordinate. I do not know what he means with never there, never where. She still cries. So she is not dead, she is paralyzed, unable to communicate correctly, walk, or even move the eyes. This person do not have idea of what is we talking about. Creature, shut her.
Oh my god.
Creature, shut her up really quick. This person is unsensitive, unempathetic. He did not care about her. He just wanted to do the job they commanded to him. For that, she will be missed. Is he insinuating something? If he is giving condolences, he is bad doing that. If he is insinuating something like, he shut her up violently and hide his unsensitiveness, he must be fired. If he is being sarcastic, he does not take his job seriously. From this audio, we do not only see that the girl did not survive because of the gravity of the injuries, but there is insensitiveness from us, and even from the world. The girl will reach at it from everywhere. Chapter 2. Morse code. The text in Morse code is this one.
Nope.
Slash dot dash
nope.
dot. And it
I'm not
says,
letting you guys be
Mama,
tortured
please,
by
Mama,
that.
I can't breathe. I'm Virgie. I'm thirsty. I'm tired. Mama, please let me out of here. Mama, I'm sorry for what I did. Mama, are you out there? The child was locked by her mother. So hear her mother. Maybe she confused us with her mother. Also, the fact she says she cannot breath means she not also died from the gravity of injured, but from cerebral hypoxia. She was hungry, thirsty, so she were condemned to keep suffering of that. She also says that she made something. It is not explicit, but maybe she did think no wrong, and she's saying that to be free. Chapter 2. Free Caesar code. In the video, there's TPWXST.
I'm not letting you get tortured by that either, guys.
Please stop crying. Please let me out. It's interesting how she says, stop crying, unless someone else is saying that, but there is no evidence of it. My hypothesis here is, the mother, with sadness and mourning, gave her as a sacrifice for something still unknown, with the child being foreign to that knowledge. Maybe she has to be the food of the eye, even the eye, with uncertain saying, what is this? And we are who manages and keep him to don't escape. Chapter 3. Union of ideas.
Okay, so we're moving on to chapter 3. We're gonna quickly do this. The Caesar code, thank you, you actually translated it. Please stop crying, please let me out. Interesting. Don't know why he didn't continue on that theory. But the mother was crying.
Chapter 3. No symbolism. Chapter 3. First idea, a sacrifice. We got the eye, an entity that tortures and swallows humans as food to be alive, and we are responsible of him. Until we got a little girl, devoted by his mother, because she, without knowing exactly what she had done, made something so wrong. That her mother thinks that she is not worthy to be alive anymore. When we lost the child, the entity say to us, seriously, a child. But he accepts it, not to swallow it, because he thinks it is unacceptable to him to swallow a juvenile human, so he kills her, and somehow without suspicious, gives the body to authorities, denouncing us, or the mother, or both. Chapter 3. Second idea, kidnap.
Yep.
Two possibilities here. Are we merely ill and we kidnap for fun to the eye, or we have to keep an entity that must be always full?
No.
No matter, there's two possibilities. We capture a girl to be the food of the entity, but the entity don't accept her, but kills her to don't inform to anyone about the eye. Chapter 3. Symbolism.
Ooh.
In the first idea, a sacrifice, we see a mother that gives her daughter as a sacrifice for better benefit, and falls at the mercy of the entity called educational systems, a system that converts creative, diverse youth into a monochromatic, dead adults.
Okay. So I don't know where this came from, but an interesting idea.
Where the credibility is for who has a bad taste, and diversity is not teached as it is supposed to be teached. And at the end of the day, if we let us be in there, we are going to die inside, and the world will be indifferent and unaware of our rooted internal state. In the second idea, we are the internet. We drag the youth to us, and then they see themselves in a room, dark room where they can escape from by themselves. This can be interpreted as you like addiction, criticism, young content creators, etc. And from there, the internal and spiritual dead is imminent. The eye that we can call addiction will first seduce us, even when we're scared or disgusted. Then comes the slow plus hour, the high adrenaline comes, and when we less expect, we are in his mouth. The second eye is the criticism that comes to us to judge everything from our personal point of view. This one can be dominate, or it can dominate you. You chose. Are you going to, in your ignorance, criticize without fundaments until know you did not learn anything from thy critics you've done? Or you will know from your mistakes and learn something new each time you criticize. The third eye is the ignorance, where, from the lack of knowledge, a lot of people judge, criticize, and kills without reasons. And the fourth and last eye, the eye that reprimanded us, is the conscious and alive part of the internet, where the people resonates know what they do, but is overshadowed by the intensity of the last three eyes. Conclusion. This history tells a mystery that can be a representation of who the world of the internet is, but also a representation of how violence prosper over justice, how the dead prosper over the life, how we are unaware. For the creator of this, I'll tell you, it was fun to create this document, and it was a benefit because I've learned about codes, Caesar code, Morse code, and bases.
I'm
You want to leave?
very thankful. This is where the reaction will end. And I'm going to explain some things you might have missed. Number one, I think I could only post a 15-long video. Oh, this is new. Number one, this, and if you click on it or send it to if you download it, you can send this to a Google Drive or whatever, and you can see something in the darkness over there and some more things. Let's move on to the short real quick. The reason why she's banging on a door. And yes, he kind of got the eye things correct. But they're different names. And this one right here This one. This one right here is a poem I made out of shits and giggles. And this poem is canon, but you did your best. I love it. Continue making more theories because a new one just came out and the eyes have names now. See you guys later.